Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have 20 wooded mountain acres with electricity near the Cibola National Forest in northwest New Mexico. The property has electricity lines and poles already in place that you can see here along the road that runs along the entire north boundary of the property. And the property is covered with dense, mature trees, many of which are ponderosa pines that are over 100 feet in height. And from the property you have expansive views of the valley below. Here's a photo showing that view, and you can see the mesas to the southwest. There's another mature tree of varying species. This is looking to the west along the northern boundary. There you can see the electricity lines and poles. And now we're looking east along the northern boundary. There's a neighbor just to the east that is built on their property, another one here that's built on their property. We'll look at the property on the interactive map. This is a parcel highlighted in green. It's 20 acres. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see where this property is located in relationship to the paved State Highway 53 right here to the south. And then all of this green shaded area here, this is all the Cibola National Forest. This is roughly 300,000 contiguous acres of the Cibola National Forest. And you'll have private gated access to two different entrances that will take you into the Cibola National Forest. Here we have these gates mapped out. This is the east gate. This is the entrance that you can drive your vehicle through. This road to the east gate is about 4.5 miles. Then you also have access to the north gate. This is about 5 miles from the property. The north gate you can enter the National Forest on foot, horseback, dirt bike, quad, side-by-side, or similar type of ATV. We go back to the interactive map, turn on the map legend, and then we do the road to the east gate to show you this in more detail. If we zoom in here, you can see the actual road that goes into the National Forest. So you can drive your actual vehicle on this road. And this road goes all throughout the National Forest down here. You can see it extend, continuing to the east. The Cibola National Forest is densely covered with mature trees, is varying terrain. There are lots of natural springs, which in some areas will create natural waterfalls throughout here. And it's also a magnet for wildlife. There are lots of fresh wildlife tracks and droppings on the property. The property is located in Game Management Unit number 10, which is desirable for mule deer and elk. It's said to have some of the largest bulls in New Mexico. Then we have some photos of the north gate. This is the gate that you can enter the National Forest on foot, horseback, ATV, dirt bike, side-by-side, or similar type of ATV. This is the lock for the gate, and as the owner of the property you'll receive a set of keys that will open this lock and the lock to the east gate. There's the gate open. You can see the road then that enters into the National Forest. In this image here we have the road pointed out from the paved State Highway 53, which is also known as Ice Caves Road, to the property. So from this intersection right here, it's only 3 miles to the property. Here we are looking south from the entrance to the subdivision, looking at the paved State Highway 53, and now we're looking north. So there is a keypad. This is a private gated community. There's the keypad where you enter the code and the gate opens and you drive to the property. There are mailboxes to the entrance of the subdivision. There's also a volunteer fire department there. There are underground telephone and internet lines throughout the community. And then here are the roads leading to the property. And this is called Turkey Track Road. To give you another overview, we have entering the subdivision through the gate right there. You'll take this El Morro Way. Right here, El Morro Way turns up the mountain and turns into El Morro Way North. Then you turn south on Top of the World Place. And then this is Turkey Track Road, where you then head to the west. Here's the intersection of North El Morro Way and Top of the World Place. And then here is Turkey Track Road. So you'll turn to the west down Turkey Track Road. Here's a box for the underground telephone and internet lines. And this is Turkey Track Road. So this road runs along the entire north boundary of the property. And there you can see the electricity lines and poles. Some flowering cactus on the property. There's a trail on the property, which is likely traveled by wildlife. You can see the dense mature tree coverage. More of the mature trees, and many of which are tall ponderosa pines. Here's some fencing at the southwest corner of the property. Beautiful view of the mesas to the southwest. These are Google Earth terrain views. This is south of the property looking north. You have about 1,150 feet of frontage along Turkey Track Road with the electricity lines and poles there. Now we're east of the property looking west. This is north of the property looking south. And now we're south of the property looking north. Many of the nearby landowners have developed their properties to varying degrees, which we have identified by these white circles here. Some people have larger permanent homes, some people have cabins, some have ranches, mobile or manufactured homes. You can see this landowner has a fifth wheel, a couple of shipping containers, a cabin. This landowner has several of those pre-built cabins. This landowner has a nicer log home with a big wraparound porch, a barn and corral. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. The minimum dwelling size is only 800 square feet. You can do all types of styles of building, including mobile homes, manufactured homes, tiny homes, shipping container homes, metal buildings, often referred to as barn dominiums. You can see this landowner has a large custom home. The roof line makes the shape of a cross. Many landowners will have a main home and several accessory buildings. You can have horses, animals, livestock. This is the plat map with the parcel highlighted in green. It's lot number 98. This is a topographic map, shows that it has a slope to the southwest. This is the contour map. You can see the elevation ranges from about 7,720 feet at the very tip of the northeast corner. Then is about 7,600 feet at the center of the west boundary. Now, in addition to all this national forest land, you're also in close proximity to 100,000 plus acres of BLM land, which is shaded yellow. You have additional national forest land over here to the east. This purple shaded area, this is the El Malpai National Monument. And from the property, you're only about 45 minutes to Grants, New Mexico. Grants is the county seat of Cibola County where the property is located. Grants has a population around 10,000. The neighboring town of Milan has a population around 3,200. So pretty much anything you need you can find there in Grants and Milan. And to the northwest, you have Gallup, New Mexico, which has a population around 22,000. Just about an hour and 50 minutes to the east, you have Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque has a population of over 500,000. It's the largest city in New Mexico. And this drive to Albuquerque is super fast and easy. You have the paved State Highway 53. That's just 3 miles from the property. You take that to where it intersects with Interstate 40 at Grants, and then take Interstate 40 east, and that takes you directly into Albuquerque. Just to the southwest of the property, about 11 minutes away, you have the El Morro National Monument, which is what the subdivision is named for, the El Morro Ranches. The El Morro National Monument is an incredibly beautiful area, lots of rich history. And then just to the east, you have the El Malpai National Monument, also incredibly beautiful area. Throughout the El Malpai National Monument, you have lots of caves. And about 23 minutes to the west, you have Rama, New Mexico, which has a population around 400. There's a Family Dollar in Rama, post office, cafe. There's some ancient cliff dwellings there. And about 28 minutes from the property, you have the Rama Reservoir, which is a 100-acre man-made lake where you can enjoy hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and fishing. You're about 46 minutes from Grants, New Mexico. Route 66 also runs through Grants, New Mexico. Again, it has a population around 10,000. There's Interstate 40 through Grants, New Mexico. In Grants, there's the Cibola General Hospital. There's also a Walmart Supercenter, grocery stores, building supplies, professional services. There's also a municipal airport. About an hour and 18 minutes to the Blue Water Lake State Park, another place where you can enjoy camping, hiking, horseback riding, fishing. You're about an hour and 30 minutes from Mount Taylor, which has a peak elevation around 11,300 feet. Again, just about an hour and 50 minutes from Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is the largest city in New Mexico, population over 500,000. There's also an international airport in Albuquerque. We have these 20 wooded mountain acres with electricity and private gated access to 300,000 acres of the Cibola National Forest, priced at only $39,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes are only $291.14 a year for the entire 20-acre parcel. There's a voluntary $300 a year assessment for the HOA. Again, that is voluntary. Most of the people that pay the assessment are people that live there full time. There are just light covenants to protect the beauty and integrity of the area, which can be found right here. You can click this link and download those in a PDF. Here we have the distances to nearby points of interest along with links where you can find out more information about those locations. We have the GPS coordinates with links where you can open those up in a Google map. We have over 100 photos of the property and surrounding area. The photos of the property, those are the actual property. And these photos were taken recently. And then at the bottom of the page, we have this interactive map. We sell our properties on a first-come, first-served basis, and we work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to purchase land. If this property fits what you're looking for, all you have to do is go to our website and then click on this Buy Now button. What that'll do is add a deposit of $499 to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window appears where you can then enter all your information and then continue through the checkout process. As soon as the checkout process is completed, this Buy Now button automatically changes to out of stock. We only have one of each property available. Only one person can place a deposit on a property. Your $499 deposit is then credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no other commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this 20-acre parcel is just the $39,900. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. Yes, you can put the whole purchase of the property on a credit card if you like. Again, we make the whole process super simple, and we can complete a transaction in as little as 1 day. If you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website. That number is 713-597-7670. That number also receives text messages. We have a live chat feature here on our website where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message. We'll respond to your next availability. You can also fill out this contact form here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. One of the main questions that we receive is, how is it really this simple? It seems too good to be true. And that is our objective. Our objective is to take all the bureaucracy, all the cost, all the waste out of a real estate transaction and make it super simple. That's why we have a simple buy it now price that includes everything. If you like the property and the price, just click the buy now button and complete the checkout process. But if you think this sounds too good to be true, you're not the only one that's ever thought that. I'd highly recommend you go over here to our testimonials page and watch these video testimonials from a few of our hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of happy customers throughout the United States and even outside the United States. At one point in time, these customers all thought this seemed too good to be true. And our customer Steven, he even mentions that. He even says in his own words, "It seemed too good to be true. But it is true. I've been there. I own it. It's amazing." And he bought his property sight unseen. I encourage you again, if you're considering doing business with us, don't just take our word for it. Take the time to watch a few of these testimonials. And it would truly be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers, and you felt so compelled by the service you received that you were willing to sit down and provide us with a testimonial about your experience as well. Thank you for your time, and God bless.